made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier, because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
It's a good thing I have a couple producers in here to tell me that, you're on. It's time. Look up. Camera. Action. Mic is hot. Hi, Stephen. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Doc?
I'm doing well. Yeah, I guess you're over your vacation, right?
I actually still have a little bit of sea legs.
Really?
Yeah. Every time I've gone on a cruise, with about a couple of weeks afterwards, I still have a little bit of that kind of sea leg. Yeah. My equilibrium remains kind of off kilter for a while.
Was your cabin toward the center of the ship or toward the?
It was right at the front.
Oof. You got to. I have never been on a cruise, but I'm told if you're going to go on a long cruise, you try to get a cabin towards the center of the ship where the captain's tower is, because that's where the least motion in the ship is. Is that true? Anybody know anything about that? Is that true, John? That
is true.
You've been on more cruises.
Several. That's one thing my family loves.
Yeah, I've never been on one. I would go on a cruise if there's one that goes in through the Mediterranean.
That's a nice one.
I've heard wonderful things about that. That cruise I would do. I'm not going to go on a boat to, I don't know, one of these islands. No.
It's a lot more fun you think.
I guess. Just knowing I can't get off of that thing.
Yeah, I know.
Can't walk on water. We haven't figured that out.
You're putting your life in some other dude's hands.
Well, we do that. We put our life in our hands. Yeah, I understand. Well, nevertheless, we're here, and I'm glad you're there, and you are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition. There is always a lot to talk about, and today will be no different. Promise you. I could do 3 hours, 4 hours on this show, and you cannot exhaust what's out there and things to talk about. They're so intriguing, compelling, worthwhile. If you have any curiosity at all about health and wellness, not just in terms of a biological sense, but even in a philosophical sense, even a political sense. I mean, wow. You can go anywhere you want with this. It's so intriguing, at least to me. I'll have a guest today, Michael Yanni, and I was asking guys in the studio, I wonder if he's related to that once popular, highly criticized musician, Yanni, back in the 80s. You all remember him.
I still have his music.
Oh, my land. Was that
it's on CD.
Is it on an 8-track?
No.
Nevertheless, he'll be along, and he's with Rightway Nutrition, and we'll see what Michael has to say. I would love to hear what you have to say. Always interested in what you have to say. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. That's a toll-free number. Wherever and however you may be listening or watching the show. I alluded to it yesterday. We added a new affiliate to the Let's Talk Nutrition family of affiliates. It's KWAI 1080 AM in Honolulu. Hawaii. And that's a place I haven't been that I'd like to go. One of my good buddies is there right now with his brother for 2 weeks. Yeah, Neil, my pal Neil. And he said he loves that place so much, and he loves it so much that when he dies, he has a place picked out where he wants his remains put that looks out over the water. He showed me the spot. Literally showed me took some photographs. He said it's his most favorite place on the earth. I don't know. Everybody I talk to that's been there, they just love Hawaii. But I understand it's a long trip to get there, especially from here, from the East Coast. So maybe someday I'll get a chance to go. Again, 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. We welcome all the listeners to KWAI, and we're so delighted to be in your neck of the islands, the broadcast islands. And, of course, there's a 6-hour difference between our time and their time. They don't air the show. It would be like at 3 o'clock in the morning. They don't do that. So this show does play at different times in different markets, given that it's syndicated across the U.S. But it is live at 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 9 to 11 every day, Monday through Friday, weekdays. And if you want to listen to it live, just go to letstalknutrition.com, or you can watch it live as well. I should take off this lanyard. People think it's a tie, some cheesy tie.
You don't want to look cool?
That's a security card to get into this building.
Fort Knox.
At iHeartMedia. And there's like 8 radio stations in this complex. And we're on the end of the building where all the creative talent is. The PDs, program directors, producers, and so on. But it's nice. Been coming here the show's been on the air. It'll be 10 years in May, so that's just a little fact. Now, have you had the experience where you see some politician who went to Harvard, for example, gets on TV and utters stupidities? And you say, how could that be? How could somebody go to Harvard, get a law degree, for example, be a lawyer, get a law degree from Harvard, graduate in the top of the class, and be a moron? You say, how can that happen? When they say some crazy things, right? Depending on your point of view. And I'm not picking any particular party here. Any of them. Or you're watching TV and you see an interview with somebody who is obviously very, very bright and saying things that you shake your head and say, how could they be that smart and be that unaware and have beliefs that are so crazy? I've often sat there. I'm sure you've had this experience. And I have some of my friends who are, scary smart. And I talk with them sometimes, and it's like, what? How did you come up with this? Where did you get this belief? I mean, where did it come from? What happens? Well, I came across a study this morning, and it initially I didn't quite get where they were going with this, because it was about the moon, of all things. And the one headline I found on the study was, "Stop blaming the moon. Intelligent people can develop strong, entirely incorrect beliefs." No kidding. This is exactly what I was referring to. Now, if you're watching the show, what you see is from the UCLA newsroom. It's the press release of the study, because the study does come out of the University of California at Los Angeles. Now, there are some scientifically based beliefs about the moon and its effect on the tides and those kinds of things. But then there are some beliefs about the moon for which there is absolutely no evidence, but very intelligent people believe it. And I'm only going to use this example of the moon to help make the bigger point, where you have very highly educated, frightfully bright people believing and saying things that make you shake your head and say, how can that be? There's the disconnect, because what they're saying and what they believe is so crazy, to put it, bluntly. Be right back. I'll tell you more.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Hi, I'm Jordan Rubin, founder and CEO of Garden of Life. Oceans 3 was created with a simple premise in mind. Develop a line of premium omega-3 fish oil formulations that met or exceeded the market leader in quality, and then go beyond omega-3 by providing amplified benefits and value to the consumer. Oceans 3 contains ultra-pure, high-potency fish oil, along with astaxanthin and fucoxanthin. Each of these ingredients, when taken individually, have superb benefits. When they are combined into the exciting compound omega-xanthin, they work synergistically to amplify their already amazing benefits. In addition to the synergy of omega-xanthin, Oceans 3 offers unrivaled purity and greater value than the leading omega-3 fish oils available today, making the Oceans 3 family of products the best choice for anyone looking to add a healthy dose of omega-3 fats and a giant dose of extraordinary health to their lives.
Medi-C Plus. The C in Medi-C Plus stands for vitamin C, and the plus stands for lysine. Did you know vitamin C is arguably the most important water-soluble antioxidant in the human body? Or that we cannot produce vitamin C on our own like animals do? We need Medi-C Plus to meet our daily needs. Medi-C Plus provides the body with a high concentration of vitamin C and lysine, which work together to build collagen for optimal heart health. Dr. Gifford Jones, graduate of the Harvard Medical School, developed Medi-C Plus after his own heart attack 16 years ago. With the help of Medi-C Plus, Dr. Gifford Jones is now a healthy 91 years old. But Medi-C Plus is not just for heart health. Medi-C Plus also benefits your immune system, vision, promotes healthy skin, provides support for healthy teeth and gums, healthy joints, and much more. So make Medi-C Plus part of your daily routine and enjoy healthy living. Medi-C Plus at your local vitamin discount center and all fine health food stores. You can also order online at mymedi-c.com or call toll-free at 1-844-871-0069. Are you looking for a product that will aid weight loss both safely and naturally? That will stimulate your metabolism and reduce the absorption of fat from food? Then look no further than Rightway Nutrition. As featured on national daytime health shows, Rightway Nutrition is a premium dietary and nutritional supplement provider who believes the best form of encouragement is results. Rightway Nutrition aims to provide customers with the most superior and effective products available. Rightway Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol does just that. While green coffee bean extract may not be new to the scene, Rightway Nutrition offers a new and improved formula of green coffee bean extract infused with their trademark ingredient Svetol, which is proven to be a vital ingredient for successful weight loss results. Rightway Nutrition provides you with a fast-acting, healthy, effective green coffee bean extract proven to naturally and safely aid weight loss. Your search for the perfect natural weight loss supplement is over. Rightway Nutrition's 100% pure green coffee bean extract with Svetol will help you reach all your weight loss goals.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, how can it be that very intelligent people have some unintelligent ideas or beliefs and say things sometimes that border on being moronic? We've all had that experience. We see somebody who's high office, for example, some political figure, graduated from Harvard with a law degree, top of the class, and you hear them say things that are crazy, or or a doctor, or somebody who you would assume would have enough sense to know what they're saying doesn't make sense. Well, this new study, although it focuses on the moon, helps make this point. What am I getting at? There are many beliefs about the moon for which there is no scientific, any kind of evidence. None. Zero. 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 For example, the moon is blamed for everything. When things get crazy at an emergency room, at a hospital, or the hospital wards or whatever, people say it must be a full moon. Jean-Luc Margot, a UCLA professor of planetary astronomy, says some nurses ascribe the apparent chaos to the moon. But dozens of studies show that the belief is unfounded. But people still believe it. Believe you me, to be a nurse, to get through nursing school, you have to have something going on between your ears. You got to be pretty smart. Nursing school is no cakewalk. It's difficult. Of course, the moon doesn't influence the timing of human births or hospital admissions, according to the research done by Dr. Margot, and confirms what scientists have known for decades. And she comments that her study illustrates how intelligent and otherwise reasonable people develop strong beliefs that, she says, to put it politely, are not aligned with reality. I think I've talked like that sometimes. I hope not often. This is one of the things I worry about in doing this show, in producing and hosting it. And to check myself and to make sure that I'm not suffering from what's called confirmation bias. That's how this happens. What is confirmation bias? That's when people tend to interpret information that does what? Confirms what they already believe. And they ignore the data. Not all that long ago in my career, some of you know, many of you don't know, that I was a trial and jury consultant and was involved in selecting juries for trial and doing all kinds of focus groups and mock trials, and did that for a number of years. And there are all kinds of different biases from which humans suffer, including me. There's no such thing as an objective juror. That's nonsense. It's nonsense. Everybody's biased. We are victims of our own experience, so to speak. Confirmation bias is one of these biases. And here's another one. Vaccines, this is Dr. Margot talking. She says, vaccines are widely and correctly regarded as one of the greatest public health achievements, yet vaccine-preventable diseases are killing people because of beliefs that are out of step with scientific facts, which he's, end quote. What she's alluding to is that some people believe that vaccines are part of some medical complex governmental conspiracy, and that vaccines are killing people. And I have one of my friends who's a talk show host that believes this, and he goes on, his show is very politically charged. And he believes this. And you get him to talk about vaccines. You couldn't get him to take a vaccine or his children at gunpoint. No way. So there's all kinds of beliefs that people have who are very intelligent, very bright, but there's no evidence to support the beliefs. She gives other examples. I've had guests come on this show that I know very well that have beliefs about health and wellness where there's no basis in fact for what they believe. And I must tell you, in the world of natural health and medicine, how can I put this rhetorically sensitive, in a rhetorically sensitive way? There are a bunch of crackpots. There are a bunch of crackpots who have all kinds of crazy beliefs, and they tell people to try this, do that. What? And it can be dangerous. That's not to say that traditional medicine doesn't have people in there that, need to check themselves a little bit either. It's just to say that it seems to me, from at least my observation point of it all, that the world of natural health is populated with people that have beliefs about health and wellness where there is no foundation in reality for what they believe. And you got to be careful. That's why we do an evidence-based show here. I'm not saying that science is the end-all and be-all. I am saying, and there are different data sets to look at. For example, what have we learned from cultures over thousands of years, different cultures? When there was no walk-in clinic, no surgeon, no internist, no pediatrician, nothing. The only clinic you had was your immune system and the pharmacy within. But people figured things out, learned how certain foods, herbs, and whatnot had therapeutic help or gave them therapeutic help, and they figured things out. You got to look at that too. I'm just saying. Come back, I'll tell you more.
Did you know
When
that
your
doctors
alarm goes off,
omega-3
do you
essential
jump
fatty
out of bed
acids for
with
kids who
excitement,
learn it for
or
life?
does
Morning
it take
Capsules,
multiple
the number one
alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essential Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to improve even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good look. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the result. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
So Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And we're back. I was just reporting on how it can be that sometimes very intelligent people, and even very well educated. You don't have to be intelligent and have necessarily be educated. I know some very, very smart people that only they have a high school education. They're smart as whips. But very intelligent people can have some peculiar beliefs. For example, in this study that I'm reporting on, they were talking about the moon and all these crazy beliefs about the moon. But there's no basis in fact, and there's no evidence to support any of these crazy beliefs, like people get sicker and there's more shootings and stabbings and whatnot when there's a full moon and the emergency rooms are overwhelmed, and there's no evidence for that. Question you might want to ask then, how can it be that people have these beliefs? From whence did those beliefs come? Another study was done back in November of 2014. And it was a study that took a look at beliefs about the soul and afterlife. And beliefs about the soul and afterlife, where were they acquired? If you had to guess, Stephen, where do you think people acquire those beliefs? Or when?
As far as like when they were developed? Oh, as a person, like.
When do you think people acquire those beliefs?
I would say, before you hit your tweens. So,
How about childhood?
Yeah, well, that's what before your tweens, which, 11.
They're acquired in childhood. And this study that came out of Rutgers points out that those beliefs tend to stick with people throughout their life, notwithstanding any education that they may receive, any confounding or conflicting information about the belief or whatever. And I'm just using this as an example. I believe that many of our beliefs are like that, formed early in life, stick with us in spite of our education, in spite of our own experience later on. But remember I told you about that confirmation bias. What do people do? They will interpret events, they will interpret data associated with events to comport or otherwise confirm, I should say, their existing belief about whatever it may be, the soul, the afterlife, the moon, parenting, whatever. And that's one explanation or hypothesis about how it can be that when you have somebody talking about health and wellness, for example, who has great credentials and says things, and this has bothered me for 10 years. I often deal with this, where I look at their credentials and they're impeccable. Then I look at some of the things that they've written or listened to when they come onto the show or wherever, and I see interviews or read interviews that they've given, and they say things that are really odd. I'm being polite. So one of the challenges of producing a show such as this and hosting it is, one, you gotta watch others that any guest that you have come on the show is not doing that kind of thing, or for that matter, yourself. And so, yeah, I always worry about that. Many of our beliefs come from early childhood, and they stick with us no matter what else happens in our life, and then we go through our life trying to confirm those beliefs. Who your parents are is chance. It's chance, right? Now, some people believe there's a design to that, and it's destiny, it's determined. I don't know about that. I don't know. I'll leave that for a philosophical debate for some other show. So how your parents raise you, what they teach you, the belief system, the value system that they instill in you it has profound consequences throughout your life. We see this all the time. All the time. Where people, cult leaders, for example, extremely bright, IQs off the charts. There are examples of that. And they're they're crazy, right? They say crazy things, they have a crazy belief system, but they're frightfully bright. So it takes more than intelligence. I guess my point is, you can't dismiss what belief system was instilled in you as a child. Very hard to shed some of those beliefs later in life even if you start to sense that they don't make sense. You get the point. And in the world of health and wellness, there's sometimes such craziness and nonsense. It's amazing. That's why 10 years ago, when I decided to take on this assignment of producing and hosting this show, I said it's got to be evidence-based. We just cannot do one of those crackpot health shows where people come on and just say anything they want, have people killing chickens at midnight to get rid of warts or something. You can't. No, we don't do that around here. This is probably a great relief to my next guest, Michael Yanni. Michael is with Rightway Nutrition. He's involved in their sales, but when he comes on to this show, you're now an educator, Michael. Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me on, and I couldn't agree with you more like I had just mentioned. Evidence-based studies is where I think some of our industry lacks, and I couldn't support you more.
Yeah, let's talk. Before we get into some of this, Michael, you and I have never met, have we?
Personally, we have not.
No. And you've never been on the show before, have you?
No, this is the first time.
Oh, good. So then, all right. So, around here we work without a net. so you have to, if you're willing to walk this tightrope with me, there's no net. So if we both fall off, we're doomed.
Well, that's fine. I'll push you out of the plane first.
Okay, good. That my man. Like you already. Got a sense of humor. Listen, I was looking at your credentials, and you've been in this business a good while, 10 years or more. And you've been involved in sales and salesman. You got a lot of experience. When we come back, let's talk about some of the craziness that perhaps you have encountered, some of the belief systems. Everybody says, oh, natural health. All is right with the world in the world of natural health. You know what? From my vantage point, sometimes it is, often it isn't. As I said earlier, and I said I'm going to be rhetorically sensitive, and I ended up saying, yeah, there are a bunch of crackpots in this industry and in this world. We'll see what Michael has to say about this. Michael Yanni. By the way, are you related to that one-time famous but often criticized musician, Yanni?
No direct relation. He is actually a Greek person, and I'm an Italian individual. That is his first name. That is my last name.
Well, we're showing a picture of you. The show does stream, and now that I look at the photograph, you do look of Mediterranean descent, Italian. Okay, good deal.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you know your digestive tract is home to millions of bacteria? Some good, some not so good. And if you want to stay healthy, it's important to make sure that your body is populated with the good bacteria it needs. Probiotic Defense contains 13 of today's most effective friendly bacteria strains, along with other compounds shown in studies to support healthy digestion and immune system function. Don't settle for low-potency, overpriced formulas. Ask for Now Foods Probiotic Defense with the bright orange label. To find a retailer near you, go to nowfoods.com.
What are you doing this month? If you suffer from stiff joints, you can do something special. You could try new Flex Now Joint Formula. Flex Now offers you complete relief in just 1 month or a complete refund. Flex Now is a unique concentration of shea nut triterpenes, the most potent inflammation fighter of any botanical, and it's only when inflammation is reduced that your body begins to heal. Try new Flex Now Joint Formula and make this the month you get rid of stiff joints. Ask for Flex Now at Vitamin Discount Center and other leading natural product stores.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Hi, I'm Kate. I try to eat a healthy diet, but the irony of eating healthy foods, like broccoli or beans, is that even though they're healthy for us, they can still cause occasional digestive upsets. That's why I take a Digest Smart high-potency enzyme with every meal. Digest Smart is from Renew Life, the digestive care experts. It's the first digestive enzyme certified by Izyme, the International Enzyme Testing Program. Each capsule provides a full spectrum of 25 powerful plant-based raw enzymes to break down each major food group, including carbs, fats, proteins, and fiber. Digest Smart enzymes also feature targeted delivery capsules to reach your intestines, where 90% of digestion occurs. Digest Smart promotes more complete breakdown of the foods you eat and optimizes nutrient availability. Plus, it helps ease digestive upsets and supports your overall digestive health. Now that's really smart. Digest Smart is from the makers of Ultimate Flora Probiotics, and both are available in health food stores everywhere.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Rightway Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic. Aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas. Superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life. A leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Michael Yanni is my guest. He's a first-time guest on Let's Talk Nutrition. He's with Rightway Nutrition, Nutrition the Right Way. Good name for a company. Can do a lot with that from a marketing standpoint. And I was earlier, before Michael came on, I was talking about how it is that sometimes very intelligent people can have peculiar beliefs. In fact, what I mean by that is beliefs that have no foundation in reality. There's no evidence. Whether in this one study, they looked at beliefs about the moon, for example. All kinds of myths and misconceptions and beliefs that, no pun intended, circle the moon. And very intelligent people. But that was just an excuse for me to make a bigger point. And in the world of health and wellness, generally, in the world of natural health specifically, I can tell you, there are some very smart people who write books and come on talk shows and this and that, and may even be a host and say strange things. It happens. And I'm always struck by that. And then I pointed out, based on one study, using it as an example, our beliefs about the soul and afterlife, those beliefs are formed early in childhood and tend to stick. I think that many of our beliefs are like that, and even notwithstanding whatever education you get, whatever experience you have, those beliefs still persist, and then you suffer what's called from a confirmation bias, where you will interpret data and evidence and experience to confirm what you already believe. Confirmation bias. So that's, if you just tuned in, that's where we are. This leads me then to our guest for today, Michael Yanni. Michael, welcome back. You've been in the industry long enough now, and a good while, and I'm sure, you deal with a lot of consumers and retailers, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So you get to see things at ground level. I mean, you get to hear people talk in their unvarnished way about things, and As you've worked your way through this industry, and you and I didn't talk even before coming on air, so you didn't know I was going to ask you this, and so we'll see where you go with this. What has struck you about this industry, and what some of the beliefs are, the things that you encounter, and in your journey over this last decade or more? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give you a little bit of my basis of where I'm coming with my beliefs, because initially as a young athlete, I was very prone to believe the images that were portrayed in front of me. And so when you're talking about beliefs, we're easy to view that as what is acceptable. So what I mean by that is the images that are produced in the magazines and the ads. If you take this product, you'll look like this, without ever really doing any type of studies or research myself. And coming from the sports nutrition side, that is definitely more prevalent than on the health and natural food side. But when I made that transition to the natural food side, you would also see the lack of evidence in what people would proclaim as, wonder pills or magic potions is what I call them. And it's unfortunate. It really is. We as consumers, because I myself am one as well, we have to do our own due diligence in researching what it is that we're putting into our bodies. As I've aged over the years, I wanted to make sure that I did my due diligence to make sure what I'm putting in my body is actually good for me.
Very well said, Michael. You're very nice way to put it. And you're going to talk about weight loss. Now, if there was ever a category where there are crazy beliefs and charlatans of one sort or another, and very intelligent people trying some very crazy things, believing that they're going to work, or have a belief that this particular diet or this particular protocol is going to work. This is one category where what we're talking about will be wonderful example of what you and I are discussing at the moment. Do you go into stores? Do you talk to retailers and customers? Do you get that kind of face-to-face contact, or you more work from a desk and a list?
Actually, both. And my most recent event, I was actually just at the store 2 days ago, and I see a very young girl, 16 years of age, and she's going through the weight loss management category, and she has an armful of product. And I'm just sitting there watching because I'm waiting to pick up a prescription, and she's talking with her friend. And so just out of sincere interest, I get up and ask them what they're looking for. Well, they kind of look over their shoulder at me because I'm a 30-year-old man, and I ask them, okay, well, what's your goals? Well, I just want to lose weight is what they say. I say, okay, well, how's your diet and exercise? Let's start there. And unfortunately, they said, well, we don't exercise much. Bathing suit season is coming. But we have to look good by the pool. And so they have this armful of products. And I'm being serious when I say they have at least 4 or 5 different products each. And so my most recent encounter with them was kind of one that was eye-opening. Because, again, the younger generation, they just believe in what they see and what they hear. And so when you're out there, it's a lot of the natural thermogenics, appetite suppressants. And I think there's a fail with focusing on the 2 core essentials, which is your diet as well as exercise. And because there's a lack of that, we look to these magic potions and pills, which sometimes can work for an individual, but these are supplements. Supplements are supposed to supplement your already natural, healthy lifestyle. And there's no quick fix. It's a lifestyle. And that's where I think the disconnect lies, is from the lifestyle to the quick fix of these magic potions that some people proclaim as being miracle pills.
I know. And for consumers who perhaps don't have a degree, let's say in nutrition, or don't have, some PhD or a master's, some advanced degree in nutrition or exercise physiology or some health-related, or even a doctor for that matter, and you talk with them, and they're saying things that are, I don't know, unintelligent, and they're very intelligent. I mean, they didn't get through graduate school because they're a dummy. They got because they're smart. But being smart doesn't mean being sensible. And Michael Yanni just made some wonderful points. We're gonna when he come back, we're gonna talk about weight loss. This is a category. This is a realm of health where there are some strange beliefs, and some very intelligent people have them, and they try different things and oftentimes put their health at risk. And we're going to get into that, and we always invite you to join the conversation. 877-897-8255. That should point out that Michael's a first-time guest on Let's Talk Nutrition, and he caught on real quick. And on this show, guests aren't prompted with ahead-of-time questions. They don't know what I'm going to do with them. They have no idea. Why? Because I want their honest view on what they believe, and that's what we just got from Michael.
Still looking for your
made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom.
Get ready to get healthy. Get ready to get fit. Get ready to take charge of your health. Get ready to listen, learn, and live healthier because your health is your wealth. It's time for some information and inspiration. It's time to talk about health and nutrition. Nutrition for your body, for your mind, for your spirit. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition. Proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, supplementation for when you don't. Let's Talk Nutrition. Scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Daily prizes and giveaways. Follow Dr. Garko on Twitter at Dr. Garko and on Facebook at facebook.com/Dr. Michael Garko. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in and stopping by, and we're just delighted to be in your neck of the woods. And welcome to a new affiliate for Let's Talk Nutrition, part of the network of affiliates that we're building across the U.S., KWAI 1080 in Hawaii. Welcome to the show. We're delighted to be in broadcasting across the islands. And I mentioned earlier in the show, I've never been to Hawaii. I'd like to go. I guess I need to make plans to do that. That's how you do things, right? And same with your health. You gotta have your goals. You gotta plan your work your plan. My guest is Michael Yanni. Michael is a national sales manager for Rightway Nutrition. Turns out that over the years, I've had a lot of people come through this show with all kinds of degrees and credentials. You know what? Some of the best guests are the sales folks, the people that are in the trench, and they know a lot about nutrition and supplements and consumer behavior. And generally speaking, their communication skills, I don't know why it is, they just do well. Look what they do for a living. They got to talk, right? They got to interact, relationships. They do well. In fact, they tend to do better than some of the so-called, heavy degree carrying guests. Not that they're not good. I'm just telling you that the sales people do a phenomenal job. Michael's no exception. Very smart. First time guest on the show. And he and I were talking about, and I pulled him into what I was reporting on, that people have these crazy beliefs who can be very intelligent people, but have all kinds of strange beliefs. And you wonder where those beliefs come from. Many of them come from childhood, and people hold on to them, and they continue to hold on to them, and they suffer from what's called a confirmation bias, where over the years they'll start to interpret events and data that they encounter to confirm what they already believe, even though they went to one of the best schools on the planet, wherever that may be, and got a great education. Education is supposed to open you up and, liberate your mind and make you more amenable to ideas. Well, as a professor, some of my colleagues were some of the most narrow-minded people that I've ever met. And I would rather talk with a cab driver in Manhattan any day of the week, or sit with him in a coffee shop or her any day of the week, than some of those folks. Yeah, but that's a story for another day. We're going to talk about weight loss with Michael. Now, this is an arena where there are some crazy beliefs and ideas that people will try and adopt. For example, there have been weight loss lollipops. There have been diet chopsticks. They even had sunglasses. They were called slimming sunglasses. I'm not making this up. Where the theory was that the sunglasses changed the color of food and made the food less appealing and appetizing. Now, people bought these products. Well, how about Stephen will remember this. Remember the plastic tongue patch story? That was a while back, Stephen, where patch is sewn onto the tongue of people with 6 stitches. And it takes about 10 minutes to do that. Costs about $2,000.
Mm-hmm. I think we also talked about like pants that made you lose weight. The same show.
Exactly. How about tube feeding? Tube feeding. I'm not kidding you. Where people, for 10 days, 24 hours a day, a tube was inserted, would be inserted in their nose, travel down their esophagus, into their stomach, remaining in place for 24 hours a day for 10 days, and eating an avoided completely and a high-protein, low-carb formula through the tube. 800 calories a day. How about drunk orexia? But neither of you two guys, Stephen nor John, know what that is. Drunkorexia. You know what drunkorexia is? This is where people will restrict their calories. They'll save up their calories so that they can go out and drink alcohol to the point of throwing up and purging. It's called drunkorexia. Very intelligent people believe that that's a good idea. How about this one? Tapeworms. I reported on this. I don't know if you remember this one, Stephen, where people will intentionally ingest tapeworms. Now, when people do that unintentionally, they try to get rid of them. These people are intentionally swallowing tapeworms. Then, of course, there's the old-fashioned way. How about just starvation? Very intelligent people engaging in starvation, where they're eating like 800, 500 calories a day, 500 calories a day. My God, anybody will lose weight on 500 calories a day. Smoking, people will take up smoking to eat less. Seriously. Stimulants, that's. I could go on. You get my point. And I'll bet you a buck Michael Yanni has bumped into some of these people that have tried some of these things. He just told the story about he was in a store one day and he saw these 2 teenagers, armful of weight loss supplement products, and he asked them what they were trying to do. And they said that beach weather was coming and they needed to lose weight. Welcome back, Michael.
Yeah, interesting one on the glasses. I just read up on that a couple weeks ago, and that actually took me by surprise.
You can't make it up. You know, if I sat up all night and thought, what could I say that would be provocative? I don't have to make it up. All I got to do is report, and it's strange enough. In terms of losing weight the right way, get my point, from Rightway Nutrition, let's talk about what your take is on losing weight in a sensible, safe way that would involve diet, exercise, and perhaps dietary supplementation and some supplements from Rightway Nutrition. What's your take?
Well, you hit the nail on the head first and foremost. You've got to focus on exercise in your daily diet. And with whatever you're doing, you want to make sure that you're maintaining the healthy lifestyle. And that's what we want to focus on. And no pun intended, you want to do things the right way. In all sincerity, I mean, there's a bunch of things out there that you can try, but you want something that's sustainable. So with that being said, we have a handful of products. One of them, which is our flagship product, is called Veggie Fit. And, you know, that is a protein supplement that should be a staple in everybody's diet, with couple peripheral products on the sides, one of them being called Lipo Shear and the other one being called Pro Bio Trim.
Okay.
A lot of these weight loss product stuff, which you'll probably know, really cleanse the intestinal tract out of, a lot of times, the natural healthy flora that we need. And so when you try these cleanses, you'll lose an immediate 5-10 pounds. And so when people stand on a scale, which should not be a measure of success, you see that your weight is down. But at the same time that you're cleansing out your intestinal tract, you're depleting it of the natural floras that you need to maintain for a healthy lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I reference that is because I think probiotics should be part of the majority of anyone's diet. which is currently lacking from the studies that we've done and the research and the people I've talked to. So, again, I feel that the probiotic side is something that people should also look at a little bit more.
Well, we'll take a look at that. And it sounds a little odd to some, perhaps, that you would have somebody come on and talk about weight loss and want to include in the conversation the importance of probiotics. Michael mentioned a product from Rightway Nutrition called Veggie Fit. It's a protein supplement. We come back and want to talk about that. Turns out that protein can become a very important part of losing weight. But I caution you, you do not, I repeat, you do not want to go on this cosmically high protein diet and avoid the other two macronutrients, fat and carbs. We'll be back.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit takesolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Garden of Life, empowering extraordinary health. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Flexin, the joint health experts. Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
877-897-8255, toll free. Call anytime you want. No designated time on this show. As I always say, if you can take the time to listen, I can take the time to talk to you. We're talking with Michael Yanni, and no relation to the musician, for some of you who knew him from the 80s and so on. Different ethnicity, just the same name. Nevertheless, this business, Michael was sharing this story. He was in a store the other day, and he saw these two teenagers, young girls, young women, handful of supplements, and they told him, he asked them what they were doing, and he said, well, we're going to lose weight. We got to go to the beach. You know, they had too much too much content for the container, I guess, and they couldn't get in that suit. They're going to lose weight. He wouldn't recommend that, nor would I. And this category, this theme, or this topic really does bring out the worst in people in terms of what products they sell. It also can bring out the worst in people in terms of what they're willing to try. I gave some examples of that just in the opening segment of this portion of the show. No tricks, no gimmicks. There's a way to lose weight and keep it off, so you don't end up with weight cycling where you lose it, regain it, and regain more, lose some more, and then regain even more. You don't want to do that. And going on a high protein or a low fat or a low carb and high whatever, no, not a good idea. Michael did mention a product that they sell at Rightway Nutrition from Rightway Nutrition. Go to their website, rightwaynutrition.com, I believe it is. And it's called Veggie Fit. It's a protein product. And you mentioned that first. That was the first thing you mentioned, Michael. What is it? Share more about that particular product and how it could contribute to weight loss.
Well, it's a pea protein. Well, I should start off by saying it's a yellow pea, brown rice, quinoa, and chia blend protein. But it also contains Garcinia cambogia. And so when you're taking an appetite suppressant, which Garcinia cambogia sometimes can be considered, that you want to make sure that you're getting your other nutrients as well. And so by mixing it in with a protein mix, you're ensuring yourself of one of those essential macronutrients, which is the proteins.
Mm-hmm. And the nature of protein is that it does create a feeling of fullness or satiety. So you'll hear nutritionists and dietitians and healthcare professionals of one sort or another say, when they're talking about weight loss, include protein with every diet. You should do that whether you're trying to lose weight or not. But protein does create a sense of fullness, as does fiber, by the way. We'll get to that in a second. But protein does do that, so you quell the appetite. How does it taste?
Actually tastes really good. It mixes a lot of plant-based proteins. You'll notice that when you mix it with either water or
they're tough. They're tough. You need the courage of a Navy SEAL for some of those products to get it down.
Definitely. In years past, like I said, and it's come a long way, because what I mean by that is that you don't have a granular taste. It tastes like a nice little milkshake. So when you mix it up, you make some popsicles out of it or whatever it is that you want to do for the summer season. It's very palatable, and I'm going to use that term because anybody that's taken a plant-based protein probably understands what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. How much protein is in a serving, and do you have any micronutrients included in the product?
Yes, we have. It's 16 grams of protein, and there's 9 grams of carbs in this, and 2 of which come from fiber. The fat side, there is no fat contained within, and you're going to have to get that somewhere else. But what I mean by that is the carbs and the fat content easily can be said that you can get your fat content from somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. So the macronutrient that's featured in the product, of course, is protein. It's a protein product. Do you have any vitamins or minerals included in the product?
Oh, yes. Complete run of vitamin A, C, D, E, and vitamin B6. And the staple that's in most all products is vitamin B12 in a cyanocobalamin form.
Uh-huh. How much Garcinia cambogia is in one serving?
1,500 milligrams contained within. In one serving, it's 500 milligrams.
Okay. Of course, Dr. Oz has talked about that particular compound a lot on his show, for those who are Dr. Oz fans. So, Veggie Fit, it's interesting. You all chose to go a plant-based way for a protein product and not like an animal-based, like with whey or, which comes from milk.
Yes.
Was there any reasoning behind that, or was that just?
The vegan lifestyle and the vegetarian lifestyle is very much a part of the natural foods market, and so that's why we chose to go with this as our staple. We do have a sports line that contains whey protein.
Oh, okay. And that can be legitimate too, right? I mean, to use a whey protein based product to help lose weight.
Very much so. You hit the nail on the head previously when you spoke of the macronutrients, where you need the essential balance. Mm-hmm. And so we've formulated the Veggie Fit for that specific individual, for the vegans, vegetarians, and those that want to have a plant-based protein in their lifestyle.
And those of you listening, you've heard them, maybe you've even tried some of these weight loss diets that are very protein-oriented. Some of these diets have been very popular. Where you're allowed to eat as much protein you want, and you're allowed to eat all kinds of different food sources for the protein. Yeah. Which ends up, in my opinion, being pretty unhealthy. Won't throw any particular diet under the bus at this time, but you know what I'm talking about. Protein, though, is essential to losing weight as well as just keep staying healthy. Hi.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essential Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to improve even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good look. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the result. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
Over the past 60 years, I have prescribed and been introduced to countless health therapies from around the world. I formulated Medi-C Plus, a natural remedy with high amounts of vitamin C and lysine for maintaining strong bones, cartilage, teeth, and gums, and aiding in collagen formation. Now in my 90s, Medi-C Plus is my insurance for the maintenance of good health. Make Medi-C Plus a part of your daily health routine too.
Available at health food stores and specialty pharmacies.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Post once.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Renew Life, the Digestive Care Company, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Greens Plus, superfood for super health, Medi-C Plus, for heart health and more. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Well, Michael Yanni pointed out a little while ago, summer, he alluded to the idea that summer's here. People are going to want to go to the beach. Here in Florida, of course, that's a big deal. Beaches are just populated with people during the summer. I mean, it's so hot. The folks that live here, we don't go to the beach. I don't go. I can't even get out. Well, I just sold my house, so no more yard cutting. I used to say I can't get out of the yard. Well, maybe now I can. I don't know. Stephen's here, as he is every day. Stephen Armstrong. He's behind the glass. On the other side of the glass with me inside the studio is John Gaston. He does the streaming of the show. And we're waiting for them to remodel this. The studio's been around a while. We should take photographs, Stephen, and remind people what the 1980s were like.
Might be a bit older than that, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Some parts, at least.
And they're going to remodel it, and we're excited about that. And you'll see it. We'll have different camera angles and so on. So it's all good. And weight loss, summertime is here, bathing suit weather and so on. We get it. Now, and I know when people are trying to lose weight, they'll try anything. Don't lose your IQ on this. Stay smart. Let's listen to see what Michael Yanni has to say And I'm at your website, Michael, rightwaynutrition.com, and I see that you have like a I don't know how to put it, a package. It's not a package, but a collection of supplements that could be taken together to help lose weight. You know, like a multiple tactical approach using different, using the Veggie Fit. I also noticed, by the way, you have a standalone Garcinia cambogia product too, don't you?
That is correct.
Yeah,
that is correct.
I see. Oh, there you go. What kind of dog is that?
That's actually the neighbor's dog.
Oh, okay. You have sound like a big dog, man.
Quite large.
I can tell. I also see here this one. It's like on a carousel. You have Thermotrol, Digest Trim. What is the Digest Trim? What is that product?
That's plant-based enzymes to help obviously break down all the macronutrients for essential absorption into the system. So what we did was formulate a specific weight loss system when taken together to optimize your weight loss on a healthy basis.
See, most people wouldn't put that together. They wouldn't put together taking enzymes to lose weight. You know what I mean? That wouldn't occur to them. I mean, you sort of just generally sketch the idea here. Say that again? What will the enzymes do now?
To help break down the essential macronutrients necessary for proper assimilation into the body, so your body can absorb them better. Mm-hmm. And with the complete system of the LipoShear Veggie Fit, you want to make sure that you have a healthy digestion process.
Okay. And you would also include probiotics as part of this. See, this is a good strategy. What Michael is suggesting is have good digestive health to help you lose weight. So the enzymes would help with that in breaking down the food. And then you also sell probiotics too, don't you?
That is correct. We do have a complete line, but the one specifically for the weight loss management is the ProBioTrim.
And of course, again, see, this is an interesting strategy. What he's suggesting is have a good digestive system working for you. Make sure you get enough probiotics, digestive enzymes, and in fiber as well, too. Right, Michael?
That is correct. You got to keep that intestinal flora healthy. So good cleansing definitely helps the cause. A lot of people lose sight of that it's, again, complete whole body wellness, and it's no quick fix. This is a system. You work the system, and the system will work for you.
And so what he's suggesting is focus on your digestive health, and that trio, you hear me mention that trio all the time. Fiber, digestive enzymes, probiotics. And a lot of people, I'm sure that those two young women that were in the store with a handful of weight loss products, the last thing that was on their mind was fiber, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. I bet they probably wouldn't even know what those were, right?
No, you mentioned that to them, and you probably got an awkward stare.
They can say, this guy's 30 years old. He's an old man. What does he know? Right? Right?
Exactly. And I didn't want to drop a resume on them, but, in my own mind, I felt the call to duty at that moment. So I steered them into a better category and a better plan of action.
You mentioned several times, you alluded to it, a product called LipoShear. That creates an image of what? Cutting off the fat, so to speak. What's that product now?
Well, the LipoShear is actually a day-night formula that helps tone, burn, sculpt, and boost your metabolism. A lot of products out there that are thermogenics will actually, you'll be sitting there when you take this product, and you'll break out in a sweat and have a bunch of nervous energy. So the LipoShear being all natural, what it does, it has the same properties as a thermogenic, but it doesn't give you that intense feeling of, I don't want to call it anxiety, but need for movement. So the day-night formula, it really helps because you have an even-keeled day increasing your metabolism. And then at nighttime, there's a PM formula that keeps your metabolism going, but helps ease you into a sleep so you can rest peacefully at night.
So you could start to take these supplements, assuming that you're keeping your body moving, you're exercising, your diet is reasonably healthy. Then you add supplementation and start to use these supplements in a tactical way, strategic way. But like, for example, the one strategy here would be improve your digestive health. The tactics would be probiotics, digestive enzymes, and fiber. And then you'll do much better at losing weight. I know for some that seems like a stretch, but believe me, it's not. And then you start to build in and add protein, like the Veggie Fit from Rightway Nutrition. Why? Because that's going to help create a feeling of fullness, and you need protein, and that'll help. So there's another strategy. And then you can take a product like LipoShear or their Garcinia Cambogia standalone and start to facilitate the weight loss in other ways. Am I making sense here, or am I putting words in your mouth?
You hit the nail on the head, Doc.
Okay. All right. Every squirrel gets an acorn once in a while, Michael.
Well, today's your day.
Today's my day. Go to rightwaynutrition.com. I should tell you that Rightway Nutrition products are sold in fine health food stores throughout the United States. And visit their website. Very user-friendly. They are, I should tell you in the spirit of transparency, they are a sponsor of Let's Talk Nutrition. We're glad to have them. And Michael is a first-time guest doing a good job, I should say. We'll come back. We'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day. You can win a $25 supplement gift card.
Coenzyme Q10 is a powerful antioxidant nutrient. It protects against free radical damage, supports heart function, energy production, and immune response. Aging reduces our ability to absorb CoQ10 from our diet, so supplementing with a highly absorbable form of CoQ10 is the first step to ensuring optimal levels in the body. Secondly, typical CoQ10 supplements are in a ubiquinone or non-reduced form. For the body to use that type of CoQ10, it must first convert it to ubiquinol or the reduced form. QH Absorb is Jarrow Formula's highly absorbable and bioavailable CoQ10 supplement. Not only is QH Absorb more absorbable than traditional CoQ10 supplements, but as ubiquinol, it's already in a reduced bioavailable form. Your body can use QH Absorb without having to do any conversion work. Ask specifically for Jarrow Formula's QH Absorb at your favorite vitamin retailer. For more information on QH Absorb, go to jarrow.com. That's JARROW for the best and highly absorbable bioavailable CoQ10 supplements.
Hi, I'm Kate. When I asked my health food store to recommend a natural solution to improve my digestive health, they suggested their best-selling probiotic, Ultimate Flora Critical Care. It has 50 billion live probiotic cultures in every capsule. I was surprised to learn that a poor diet, aging, and even stress can deplete our bodies of billions of good bacteria. That's why I take one Ultimate Flora Critical Care probiotic a day to help maintain my digestive balance, support my immune health, and help keep me regular. And my mother takes Ultimate Flora Senior Formula. It's formulated to help adults 50 and older maintain good digestive health too. It's the Ultimate Flora difference that sold me. Each high-potency, once-daily formula includes strains that are scientifically studied for their specific health benefits. Plus, the delayed-release capsules protect the probiotics from harsh stomach acid. Ultimate Flora probiotics are available at health food stores everywhere. From Renew Life, the digestive care experts.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' Pledge of Integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Xenia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Xenia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Xenia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Xenia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Xenia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, collagen, and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you are strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Xenia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Xenia by name. Start taking Xenia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract. Available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit Kyolic.com. That's KYOLIC.com. Or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natural Factors, where great health begins. Rightway Nutrition. Nutrition the right way. Kyolic. Aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Jarrow Formulas. Superior nutrition and formulation. Country Life. A leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Here's the LTN health question of the day, and if you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Maybe you can get some of the products that we talked about from Rightway Nutrition. Now, I was reporting on a story that dealt with people who are, pretty smart, very intelligent, could even be well educated, but have beliefs about things that really don't make sense. And there's no evidence to support the beliefs. For example, in the study, they talked about the moon, of all things, and how there are certain beliefs about the moon that are just totally unfounded. For example, many medical professionals, doctors and nurses alike, for example, believe that during a full moon, there are more crimes are committed, more people enter into the emergency room. Consequently, victims of crime, there's more activity in the hospital, and so on. That has been disconfirmed many times. That it's not there. The data are not there. Now, these are smart people, but they have that belief. Here's the question: what bias do people suffer from that have a belief that is unfounded in reality, and they keep the belief because of this bias? Is it A, hindsight bias, B, the self-serving bias, C, the confirmation bias? From which bias do people suffer when they have who are very intelligent, very smart, but have a belief that is not grounded in reality, quite frankly? Do they suffer from the hindsight bias, the self-serving bias, or C, the confirmation bias? There are a few healthcare professionals out there that suffer from this bias, believe you me. 877-897-8255. 877-897-TALK. Again, if you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. It's all good. Michael Yanni's been my guest. He's first-time guest on Let's Talk Nutrition. So far, so good, Michael. Did anybody talk to you before coming on to the show and say, you better buckle up or something like that? Or
I was told that you'd take it easy on me, and so far, so good.
Okay, no, you're pretty smart, man. You know what you're doing. You like your job?
I do. I love it. I love the people. I love the industry because it's people that are actually caring and have intention with what they do with a good heart.
Mm-hmm. Do you go to the trade? Do you get a chance to go to the trade shows and whatnot, or no?
Oh, all the time. All the time. I'm always traveling around, going to various trade shows, speaking with both vendors and retailers, and more specifically the consumers, so we can make sure, we're meeting their needs of what they need.
This morning, when I was driving in, which is very early in the morning, into the studio, and the roads are pretty empty. It's dark out, and you have your quiet thoughts, and you're by yourself. I was thinking. The thought crossed my mind. I have no clue from where it came. I thought, wonder what the world would be like if there was not a natural products industry. If there weren't any supplements, there weren't any other kinds of natural products. There are thousands and thousands of natural products. What would the world be like without them? There was a time when that was the case, Michael. And that wasn't all that long ago. Really, it wasn't all that long ago. This industry, this isn't this industry didn't emerge in the 13th century. It's a relatively new industry. What would the world be like? Can you imagine that? What about it? What if we had right now, there were no supplements did not exist?
Oh, goodness.
It's interesting to think about it like that, right?
Yeah, the spectrum and the scope of it is crazy to even think about.
I can't imagine. Wow. Let's go to, where are we going, Stephen, first? Where? What? Nakusa, Wisconsin. First, that's the first time we've had a call from Nakusa, Wisconsin. Barb, welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition.
Hello.
Hopefully it's not snowing today.
Nope.
Thank God. for a change, right?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you for calling the show. So I was talking about this bias that people will suffer from when they hold on to a belief that has no basis in reality, but they hold on to the belief because of this bias. Is it the hindsight bias, the self-serving bias, or the confirmation bias? What do you think?
It was B.
You think it's the self-serving bias?
Yes.
No, it's not that one. Self-serving bias is a bias where people will take more credit for something than they really deserve. In other words, they're very self-serving. I was responsible for the invention of the fill in the blank. That's what the self-serving bias is. So I know you didn't get the right answer, but please don't let that discourage you from ever calling me back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to Oldsmar. I know where that is, and talk to Kurt. Kurt, welcome. Kurt, welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you. So what do you think it is? Do you think it's now we eliminated the self-serving bias? Do you think it's the hindsight bias, or do you think it's the confirmation bias?
It's a hindsight.
No. Hindsight is a different bias. Hindsight is exactly what it would suggest. That in hindsight, people in hindsight they come up with this idea. It's close to what we're talking about, not quite what the right answer is. But again, I'll say to you what I said to the other caller. Please don't let that discouraging you from calling me. Again, the hindsight bias is this bias. It can sum it up this way. I knew it all along. That's what somebody will say. The tendency to see past events as being very predictable. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it all along. So, unfortunately, that wasn't the right answer. But thanks for listening and thanks for calling, Kurt. Call me again.
No problem.
Okay, thank you. This is unusual. How often do I stump the audience, Stephen? 1 out of 100, maybe? I don't know.
It's probably bigger than that.
It's not very often, is it? No.
Mm-mm.
It's the confirmation bias. Confirmation bias is the bias where people will interpret events or data, whatever, to confirm what they already believe. In other words, they never get rid of the belief because they keep confirming it. Believe this. Rightway Nutrition. Try their products. Why? Because your health is your wealth.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take some